ask Utopian Ray. Utopian Ray came all the way back to
Florida
New
kind
York.
of sucks, bro.
Anyway, we're getting the NYC Classic. Not winners finals
This is the
time
Nebs
around.
Classic.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's right.
really, the Nebs trio was like Sinji and these two. Well, I don't know where Sinji's in bracket, but here's John and Venia.
He lost to Dre really early on.
Yeah, I remember because I beat Dre. High bracket, God bless.
I mean, you have a pretty record against Sinji anyway, right?
Yeah, like, we'll get that later, but so I know Venia is like super positive on John because like every Sunday he's
He
like
has his career, dude.
Yeah, basically.
There was a point where John Numbers was sort of figuring it out, but that sort of understanding was short-lived, and right now we're seeing just what it is. It's the mobility that Venia is just showcasing on display. It's so hard for Numbers to. Oh.
He makes it look impossible for John to push any button and not get punished.
Plus, it seems like Wii Fit in general kind of struggles to deal with Greninja's verticality.
Yeah, like I would want to see like John like maybe have a secondary for this match. I know he had a cord and Mars way back in the good old days. But
Those were not the good old days.
I mean, well, he's opting for Wii Fit right now.
I mean,
it's been getting far recently, but versus Venia, I don't know.
actually, if we do see a really convincing game right here, I know that John Numbers has been working on a Bayo, specifically for Mewtwo, specifically for Dill's Mewtwo.
That's funny.
But maybe if this is the sort of thing where it's beyond his reach as Wii Fit. Did he just up tilt?
He just did a felt.
I mean, I understand up tilt was like sort of the only move that would hit him there, but I think that's like the second time I've ever seen John use up tilt.
John does not use numbers that often. Oh, and that was a punish on the ledge regrab. Good stuff.
Only 74% on Venia.
And having, like, for these two players, the lead is like kind of crucial.
Well, I would say actually not so much because Venia approaches regardless. Venia is never really going to be the sort of guy where he's looking for the timeout.
Yeah.
I think in general, one of the issues with Greninja is his defensive tools aren't that great.
I mean, they're like on and off. Depends how like the other player like approaches the water shurikens. And with Venia, if he like sees what the player's doing after the water shuriken, he'll be able to know like how well they know to match up. Like if he's pressing for free, then like clearly he's doing something right. Or the other players isn't doing anything right.
John evenly up the stock count pretty quickly though. 51% on him. Not a great position for him to be in, but it's certainly better than being a whole stock behind. John way off stage right now. Venia doing a really good job just keeping him on the ledge and tacking on damage after damage. What? Can we talk about, are Wii Fit's legs intangible?
I don't know if like Wii Fit's like, what? It just sucks. It's a class, that's just a classic Greninja, you know?
Yo, is Greninja secretly Melee Roy?
And that's dead FNY right there.
Oh, just go for the back air.
Wow, good snipe. Not going to get the stock done, but it was cool.
At this point, John needs some big play if he's going to take the stock. Meanwhile, from the perspective of Venia, he needs to just keep playing it safe. At this point, there are a lot of kill setups that he can rely on, but it looks like instead he's trying to put the pressure on with these shurikens. John eventually putting himself off stage. Oh,
John's in an advanced state, and he has his little deep breathing. His mini. Oh, Venia had that read on the sun salutation.
Okay, John trying to read a roll there. Venia doesn't fight. That was
This is
just
a very
avoids it.
even game.
Absolutely. Deep breathing is not in effect anymore, though. So John will struggle to kill a little bit. Oh, he air dodges through. Somehow he's avoiding it. The first hit of up
Greninja
smash.
sucks again.
And he
Greninja sucks again.
Seven.
No, Greninja's good.
Never mind. Greninja's amazing, yeah.
I got it real quick because I have a set. Let me know how this goes.
All right. Thank you, Bankai, for joining me there on the mic. So, yeah, this matchup we see all the time. Right now, Venia just sort of continuing to showcase the dominance that we've been seeing in the past few weeks on John Numbers. It's the sort of thing where these two meet in bracket pretty late all the time. Like, I've seen them play in winners and in in semis and finals pretty frequently, which means that when Venia manages to take out John Numbers, like if he wins this game, he's guaranteeing himself 3rd place at least. Okay, right now John looking. Yeah, okay, so we're seeing Venia with this movement on display, but John getting that power shield. A lot of what Greninja does can be safe on Wii Fit's shield, especially because Wii Fit does not have the best out of shield options, which means that John Numbers gonna be looking for these power shields. Right there, we're seeing the amazing hurtbox shifting from Venia. Manages to avoid the hitbox and retaliate. In general, you know, we sort of joke about how Venia never shielding is a meme, but there is actual thought behind it. The reason why is because he is all about that movement, all about forcing whiffs. That was an unfortunate. John did not mean to get the whole thing of it, and the Shadow Sneak to close out the stock. You see John Numbers with the head scratch in the player cam. That's usually a sign that maybe he's sort of being affected by how the match is going. Okay, a Sun Salutation for some nice damage. John has been getting some really great comebacks this whole season. That was such a smart way to use the oops to tack on some extra damage. Venia finally getting an opening here. He wants to put on some extra damage onto Numbers. It's the sort of thing where if he's not careful, if he drops the stock right now, for instance, then that lead is not really that big, you know, only 35%. And John playing incredibly evasive at the moment, manages to avoid that jab setup. John once again is on the ledge here, trying to play evasive, gets that top platform, but puts himself right back onto the ledge. This time with Sun Salutation in hand. He burns it. I don't know what's happening. Greninja, okay, there we see Venia getting that tech. Crucial for him in that moment. Wow! Can we talk about that? A beautiful, John he's not even that mad about that because of how amazing that setup was. Okay, John's a little mad about it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in here to XenoNinetyThree.